Yeah. Ankur Singh and then Harshit. Yeah. Harshit, I think you are from that National Institute of Technology, Hamirpur.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Good. Have you started studying and are you thorough with the preparations? Do you have any doubt?
Yes, sir. I have one doubt.
Mm.
I'm also, sir. I'm doing investing in stocks. So I think if I mention that, they would ask me about the stocks related questions. So, sir, there is a one term in stock market which is a face value and book value. Can you please tell me what is that?
Your internet is not all right. It's lot of disturbance. Not able to hear you properly. Please
Hello.
check up. You please come under some Wi-Fi. If you have
Hello.
Wi-Fi, yeah, come under Wi-Fi because your sound is not coming properly. Yeah.
Now I'm audible, sir.
Okay. Not bad. Now not bad. Tell me.
Yes, sir. Sir, as I told you, I'm also doing investing in stocks. So if I mention that thing in interview, so they would ask me about some stock market related questions.
Mm,
So there is a two term in stock market which is face value and book value. So I
mm,
would like to ask you what is that? What is face value and book value?
mm. See, face value means, when the share is issued to the public, it is now termed at 10 rupees face value.
Yes, sir.
The 10 rupees face value. But earlier, in say about 50, 60 years ago and all, they were not issuing the full amount initially. They used to collect a portion of it in application, thereafter in call one, like that. In which case, the paid up capital, there was one more term known as paid up capital. The paid up capital will mean how much capital has been called for by the company. Out of 10 rupees, they have called only 6 rupees. So 6 rupees only is the paid up capital. Like that, it can happen. But nowadays, all those things have gone. Nowadays, they collect the full value. 10 rupees means 10 rupees they collect. So face value is that one. Then market value is the value at which the shares are being sold nowadays in the market. For example, BSC, Federal Bank share price, if we put like that, Federal Bank share, now it is 127.80 today. 127.80. And when you go through the Google, you will find in the last 52 weeks, the maximum was, what is that? High is 139.90. 139, highest was 140.35. So the market cap was 270.61 billion
Indian.
in billion rupees only. 270.61 billion rupees. Okay.
Sir, can I answer about this, sir? Book value and
Pardon? What is the question you have?
sir, can I answer this question, sir? Face value and book value.
Face value is the value at which the shares are
No,
offered by
I
the
just said,
company.
can I answer this question, sir? What is doubt about?
Please answer.
Sir, face value is, sir, equal to equity share, capital divided by number of outstanding shares in the market, sir. In other term, we can say it is market capitalization. And book value is, sir, the amount of money when company is liquidated and it is paid to, that amount is paid to shareholders when company is going to close or liquidate.
No. Face value is nothing to do with market capitalization. It has got nothing to do with market capitalization. Face value is the number of shares issued by the bank or company into per share price. Supposing the company has
But
issued,
sir,
company has
what is the
issued,
significance of rupees 10?
what is the significance?
Of rupees 10, like some companies have rupees
Ye-
5 face value,
Yeah.
5 face value, 2 value,
Yeah.
2
Yeah.
face values.
It is nowadays it is being offered at 10 rupees face value only. Many companies are offering at 10 rupees face value. Once upon a time, like South Indian Bank and all, when they were issuing at 1 rupee share price. Face value was 1 rupee. Now, let me clarify you. Face value is the price of share as offered by the company, and if they are going to charge more than that face value, that is known as premium.
Premiums.
A 10 rupees share price, the company may, for example, a company may offer at 500 rupees, including 490 rupees premium. So that is face value. Book value, it is given. Book value is the accounting value of company's assets less liabilities. Company's assets less liabilities. In other words, it is the expected value that a firm can expect if it were to sell out all of the assets on its balance sheet and cover its outstanding debts and obligations. Here, here, this page is having it. You can read it here. Please read.
Book value is the accounting value of a company assets less liabilities. In other words, it is expected value that a firm can expect if it is were to sell all of the assets on its balance sheet and cover its outstanding debts and obligations.
Yeah, this is what it is. How do I calculate book value? Please read this. Book value is equal to
Total common shareholders equity minus preferred stock upon slash number of outstanding common shares.
Hmm. Total common shareholders equity divided by number of outstanding common shares. Okay. What is book value versus market value? Please read this.
Book value and market value are two ways to value a company. Book value is based on company's balance sheet, while market value is based on company's share prices, which change often due to stock market sentiment. Book value represents the financial strength of a company based on its assets and an objective number.
Please read again. What is book value, market value?
Book value and market value are two ways to value a company. Book value is based on company's balance sheet, while market value is based on company's share price, which change often due to stock market sentiment. Book value represents the financial strength of a company based on its assets and objective number.
Correct. What is book value for dummies? What is dummies? Please read.
Book value is the accounting value of a company assets less liability. In other words, it is expected value that a firm can expect if it were to sell all of the assets on its balance sheet and cover its outstanding debts and obligations.
Okay, same thing. That word. Please read.
Yes. The book value is considered important in terms of valuation because it represents a fair and accurate picture of company's worth. The figure is determined using historical companies data and isn't typically a subjective figure. It means that investors and market analysts get a reasonable idea of company's worth.
Okay, good. What is a good book value? Please read.
Sir, what is good value per share? The price to book PB ratio has been favored by value investors for decades, and it's widely used by market analysts. Traditionally, any value under 1.0 is considered a good PB value, indicating a potentially undervalued stock.
Read.
That equity value of a company is not the same as its book value. It's calculated by multiplying a company's share price by its number of outstanding shares, whereas book value or shareholders' equity is simply the difference between company's assets and liability.
That is the thing. Good. Then is book value what I paid? Read. Book
Sir,
cost.
book cost sometimes referred to a book value is the total cost of purchasing a security, includes any transaction charges related to the position such as commission, and it adjusted for reinvested distributions, return of capital, corporate action, and any subsequent purchases.
Yeah. As a finance student, you must go through like this. For each and everything, you will get so many questions. Just I searched only book value. उसके लिए तो इतना क्वेश्चंस आ रहा है. सो आप ऐसा मपी गूगल में सर्च करके आपको क्या क्या क्वेश्चंस आ रहा है ऐसा देखना है. लेकिन अभी आपका क्वेश्चन है स्टॉक मार्केट में हमको इंटरेस्ट बोलने से क्या क्या क्वेश्चन आएगा. आपका इतना तरफ में क्वेश्चन आएगा. You will get questions under this many rates, like what is annual report, what is arbitrage, what is averaging down, what is bear market, who is a broker, what is dividend, what is Sensex, what is Nifty, what is quote, what is share market, what is bid price, ask price, order, trading volume, market capitalization, intraday trading, market order, J order, limit order, portfolio, liquidity, IPO, secondary sharing, going long. Likewise, there are so many other FAQs also they are giving. What knowledge do I need to start investing in stock market? Are stock market terms necessary to understand for beginners? How does the stock market work? So I am giving the link for this in our Telegram page. You please go there and search and read on all these topics separately. समझ गया? Hello, could you follow?
Yes, sir.
So for example, now what we have discussed is not sufficient. आपने क्या करना है? आपने गूगल में जाके एनुअल रिपोर्ट करके डालना है. उसमें बड़ा बड़ा क्वेश्चंस आएगा. लाइकवाइज ब्रोकर डालना है, उसमें क्वेश्चंस आएगा. वो सबको यू हैव टू प्रिपेयर योरसेल्फ. ओके, but this is not relevant for many other students who are not pursuing finance. This is more relevant for students studying MCOM, MBA finance, chartered accountant. For them only it is more relevant. ये आप लोग सेपरेटली प्रिपेयर कर दीजिए. जब हम आपको मॉक इंटरव्यू कंडक्ट करेगा तब उससे घुस के हमने क्वेश्चन पूछेगा. I will ask from that. Okay.
Yes.
Very good. Nice. Any other question? Anybody else? Questions? Ankur, what did you study?
Yes, sir.
What did you study in all these days? कुछ ना कुछ पढ़ा है?
Sir, I prepared some HR questions, sir, and basic banking related.
अच्छा.
Sir,
Base,
there is mid semester is going on, so sir, I'm not able to study much about. Sir.
अच्छा अच्छा अच्छा. Very okay. But ऐसा नहीं
Then
छोड़ना,
okay.
you must be in a position, you must
No, no,
keep
sir.
in touch, prepare करना है
Yes,
regularly. Okay.
Sir, I
yes,
have a
sir.
question.
Yeah, Jugi. Yeah, Jugi na.
Yes, sir.
Is it
Yes,
Jugi or
sir.
Rajeshwari?
Sir, what
Jugi. No.
the Juhi?
Ah.
So what is short selling?
What is short selling? That is the problem
Yes,
of that is the problem of Adani. Ah,
yes,
like
sir. Yes, sir.
that Hindenburg, India
Yes, sir. Hindenburg.
stock market short selling. If you search like this, आपको मिल जाएगा.
Can I
आपको,
answer, sir?
are you seeing on the screen?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Acha, Ankur, you want to answer? Please answer. Please answer. No
Sir,
problem.
yes, sir.
Ah.
Short selling is occurs when an investor borrows a security and sell it to the open market, planning to buy it back later for less money, sir.
Hmm. Okay.
Sir, how does it work? Actually, I'm not understanding that.
Yeah. Here you see. What is short selling? Juhi, please read.
Yes, sir. So short selling involves borrowing a stock you do not own, selling the borrowed stock, and then buying and returning the stock only and when the price drops.
Hmm.
It's completely opposite to how a bullish transaction takes place. In such transactions, you buy a stock hoping the prices will go up.
Hmm. Again, read short selling. Short selling.
Involves borrowing a stock you do not own, selling the borrowed stock, and then buy it and returning the stock only if and when the prices drop.
Hmm. But even I am
It,
not understanding fully because I am not dealing with the stocks. इसलिए हम लोग का पता नहीं होता है. But
Sir,
except that,
can
yeah,
I
tell
answer,
me,
sir?
tell me.
Short selling is you can borrow stock from a broker, then you immediately sell the stock on the market. When will price will go down, you will buy and make profit between selling and purchase of security.
Supposing you decide,
Sir,
you decide like this. I buy 100 shares of Infosys. And I mean I will take it as borrowal from the stockbroker. Then
broker.
I sell
Yes,
it in the market for say 1,500 rupees, and with the hope
yes,
that I will, when the market goes down, say it goes down to 1,300, I will go and buy it. I don't.
yes.
I'm not strictly
Yes, sir.
speaking.
This is short selling, sir. This is
Very,
all about short selling.
very good. Now, Juhi, you also read which are the stocks that best for short selling in India. Of course, this is not that much required. SpaceNet Enterprise, Paramount Communication, Minda Corporation, CCL Products. Like so many companies' shares are given like this. Itna companies is short selling. Okay. But that much detail and all not required for our. Is short selling allowed in India? Juhi, you may have to read this. I will give this link in our Telegram page also. Now, please read this. Now, please read this. Is short selling allowed in India? What is short selling? Pad लीजिए.
So, yes, sir. Investors who are experienced probably know a thing or two about short selling, but if you are a novice investor, you may be scratching your head and wondering about this concept. Rest assured, it has nothing to do with your height. Short selling is the sale of a security that is borrowed by the seller, which means they don't own it. Okay.
हाँ.
The sale comes
First
the
इसको mug up कर दीजिए. Again read this. Short selling
is the sale of a security that is borrowed by the seller, which means they don't own it.
Continue. The sale comes.
The sale comes with the promise to buy back the shares at a later date. Short selling is motivated by the belief that a security's price will decline which enables it to be purchased in the future at a lower price to make a profit. Okay. The opposite of traditional capital gains, investing this strategy only pays off when and if the security drops in value from the date of sale to the date of repayment.
Operants, and that much will do. If we read more, we will get further confused. And here, new short selling guidelines. Isko pad lijiye. SEBI issued
Short selling guidelines for institutional investors in July 2007, 7 years after short selling was banned. Both retail and institutional investors had the option to go short in 2008. Under the new framework, institutional investors were required to disclose upfront at the time the order was placed whether the transaction was a short sale. Retail investors had to make a similar disclosure by the end of trading hours on the day of the transaction. Day trading was also banned for institutional investors under the new short selling guidelines. SEBI also introduced the securities lending and borrowing system, an automated screen-based order matching platform through which traders would borrow stocks and honor their sales. All classes of investors were allowed and in fact encouraged to participate in the program and execute their short sales through it. Important. Day trading involves the squaring. Yes, day trading involves the squaring of transactions on an intraday basis.
No naked short selling, even though, continue.
Indian authorities lifted the restrictions on short selling. Naked shorting remains illegal. This occurs where the seller doesn't deliver shares within the settlement period. All investors were required to honor their obligation of delivering the shorted securities at the time of settlement. The stock exchanges shall frame necessary uniform deterrent provisions and take appropriate action against the brokers for failure to deliver securities at the time of settlement, which shall act as sufficient deterrent against failure to deliver, according to a note published by SEBI.
Very good. Yeah, this much will do for us. For our consideration, this much will do. Now,
yes, sir. I've read about in
you have to go
Adani
through. You
issue.
have, you have to go through. Adani issue, they are not asking because Adani has become old now. पहले भी पूछता नहीं था because many of us who are conducting interview, we are not familiar with that. इसलिए हम लोग पूछ रहा नहीं है. Understand?
Okay, sir.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
what
sir.
it is. Good.
Sir,
Very. Yeah.
one more question I have. So, as a mathematics student, if they ask something like which requires calculation, so can I take time like 30 to 40 seconds?
Yeah, you can take it. For example, if I ask you, what is 45 into 24?
Yes,
they will
sir.
not
So
ask you.
I'll take
100% they will not ask. But they will ask something very complicated or something like that. Like say, what is trigonometry? In trigonometry is used in which aspect of business? Then what is calculus? What is the advantage of calculus studies? Like that, some open questions only they will ask to find out, are you getting scared on hearing the questions?
Okay.
You should not get scared.
Okay. I need to put my smile on.
Very good. That's what it is. But see, for a person, if you say, I am not dealing in share market, I only know about the theoretical aspect of it, they will not go very much deep like this. Okay.
Okay, sir.
The maximum they can ask you is, when was this concept of short selling very much in news recently? Under which context? Like that, if they ask, you can tell about it.
Okay, sir.
Very good. Next, any other doubt? Anybody else?
Sir, I have a question related to HR.
Yeah, Akshit can go. Yeah.
Sir, let us say that I am working in a bank and my branch manager asked me to do something that is against bank, and that thing helps me to boost my career. So what should I do?
No. Your question is, your manager asks you to do something illegal.
Illegal, exactly, sir.
Supposing he is asking you to do something illegal, but you think that this may help me in my career.
Sir, that actually helped me in boosting my career.
Uh,
So what
there-
should I do?
See, it depends on your value system. It depends on your value system. If your value system says you should do what you are allowed to do legally, you will not do this. You will say no to your manager. Now, the next question will be, what can I do, sir, if manager transfers me? Accept the transfer and go. What will I do if the manager dismisses me? Accept the dismissal and go. That's all. Because in the long run, doing wrong things is not going to be sustainable. Do you understand my version, what I am telling you? समझ रहे हैं?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So absolutely there is no doubt about this. The first answer you have to do is, I will not do wrong things. I will not do illegal things. Supposing a customer comes at the counter and gives you 10 grams of gold and wants you to allow overdraft without the knowledge of manager, can you do it? No. Supposing the trader has got a stock of only 2 lakhs, and when you go for inspection, you find only 2 lakh stock, but he gives a stock statement for 10 lakhs and gives you also 10,000 rupees in hand. Will you say yes for that?
No, sir.
So the clear-cut answer has to be, we must do what we can openly do. See, whatever you are now speaking here is a thing which you are confident of speaking. That is why we are discussing openly. Supposing we discuss something which is too much confidential or something which is wrong, we shall not do it. But people do it in order to make short-term gains or quick gains. Otherwise, the corruption will not be present in the country. The corruption is there right from first day the human beings were born. Like in the house itself, say when you were small child, your parents corrupt you by telling, I will get you ice cream if you complete the homework. It starts from that stage. समझ गया?
Yes, sir.
So what is the answer you will give for this question?
That, sir, I will follow my ethics and I will not go against my values.
Correct. So maximum what will happen? You may be disturbed from this place. You may be disturbed from this place. But then if there are culprits, they can go to any extent, like say, when you are working in the cash, they can take out some 1 lakh from the cash and then put you into problem. But entire concept of banking is based on Biswas. That is trust. समझ गया?
Yes, sir.
So never, this is only a GD like question. आपको interview में पूछेगा नहीं, because they don't want to face negative ideas like corruption, this, that, and all, because they themselves are in positions and they don't want it to be discussed. Do you get my point?
Yes, sir.
Such points may be discussed by Pradhan Mantri in a public meeting and all. Whereas in individual meetings, वो लोग भी ऐसा discuss नहीं करेगा, because they know that what they are doing is 50% at least illegal. Yeah, because there are two things. You are a traffic constable. You are standing in a one-way road. Somebody comes in the one-way road in the wrong direction. There are two angles. One is you can put him on charge. And other is you can let him go. allowing him go without being charged is considered to be good because you are very considerate, you are very understanding, you are so kind. So will you do that? No. On the contrary, you have to file whatever memo you have to prepare, you have to prepare. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Very good. I don't know how and why this type of question came to your mind. ऐसा नेगेटिव क्वेश्चंस को आने मत दीजिए. ऑलवेज थिंक पॉजिटिव. समझ गया? नेगेटिव तो होता है. लाइफ इज फुल ऑफ, लाइफ इज 50% पॉजिटिव, 50% नेगेटिव. अरे if I select Ankur, it is an indication I am not selecting the other person. So that doesn't mean I should not do this. I have to do it objectively. I should think whether he really deserves it and then do it. If I'm going to select a person who doesn't deserve, unnecessarily, I am digging my own grave or my institution's grave. Do you follow?
Yes, sir.
Akshit, good. Any other question?
Yes, sir, I have a question.
Yeah.
Sir, can you please tell me what figures should I focus in the federal bank's financial result
As
of
it is,
Q3?
as it is, they have given only Q3 results.
Yes, sir.
And Q3 results have been given by me in the materials given to you. In the
Sir,
folder,
which material?
in the folders I have given you, just a minute. In the folder I have given you, in that it is there. 1 minute. How are you asking which material? Are Baba, itna din ho gaya.
No, sir. No, sir, I'm not asking. Actually, in which folder? There are two folders of federal bank. One is of 2022, and one is of just of federal bank, and one is combined with Karnataka Bank. So that's why
No,
I'm
no, no.
confused.
But I will show you this one. फेडरल बैंक फोल्डर जनवरी 2023. ये वाला आपका पास है?
Sir, I'm not able to see anything.
अच्छा, I have not shown it. I'm sorry.
Yes, sir.
Mistake.
It is in the federal bank interview question. Figure of sir.
अच्छा, correct. उसमें भी बोल जाएगा. I have given
Yes.
briefly in this ये 2022 Federal Bank interview questions. Second quarter results, that is not required. RBI grade interview, RBI digital ruby, press release Q1 finance not required. New India Samachar, NBFC most common interview, marketing officer, then interview PDF, IBPS RRB guide, then guidely group discussion instructions, interview government schemes, GA power capsule for LIC AAO, federal GD suggested answers, then federal interview questions, federal GD questions, federal campus program handout, press release, economic survey, credit officer types, commerce glossary, credit officer types of loans, then commerce glossary, clerk job role, then budget key features, budget highlights, banking and economic abbreviations, bankers adda, bank interview questions, Aparchit interview, adda 2022 yearbook, and this one. This is the latest question I have added. Federal Bank Clerk Sastra Civil. Yesterday, one candidate has attended interview. Civil engineering candidate. What is his name? Vinees, I think so. He was there yesterday with us. These are the questions they have asked him. From where are you coming? He is actually from Andhra, studying in Tamil Nadu Sastra University. What degree and specialization do you hold? Tell me why you chose to attend this college. So the same question I asked him. Why did you choose Sastra College? Then how comfortable do you feel in your hostel? What hobbies do you have? Is there a large project going on in your state, that is Andhra? Tell me about your father and sibling. Would you be willing to relocate? How well would you fit in the locals? Have you ever worked for a company? Why are you not chosen for a civil company? Willing to continue your education? What are the duties of a clerk? Do you think your degree is satisfactory? How will you serve the bank as a civil engineer? And why banking after civil engineering? How will a product be marketed? इतना ही question पूछा है, and mostly this candidate will be selected. Let us hope so. And another candidate who was with us yesterday, she has got selected. Devanjani, what is her name? I have posted here. What is the name of that girl? Debanja Tiwari. Debanja Tiwari, BCA candidate. She has been selected yesterday or day before yesterday. She was with us sharing the questions that were asked to her. Okay, very good. Now, is there any question about which I was trying to answer? I don't know. For why I came here? You were asking about the quarterly figures. That is not at the top here. That is here. Are you seeing here, please?
Yes, sir.
Either way, these things, if you know, that is sufficient. Please read this. Total deposits.
Total deposits rupees 2 lakh crores. Total advances. Total advances 1.71 lakh crores. Net profit rupees 803.61 crores. Provisions and contingencies declined 7.1% to rupees 198.69 crores from rupees 213.98 crores a year ago. Net interest income NII, or the income a bank earned by giving loans, increased 27.1% to rupees 1956.53 crore from rupees 1538.90 crores in the year ago quarter. So scroll down.
Sorry. Yeah. Where are we now?
Okay.
Net interest
Other income rose. Other income rose 10.3% to rupees 534 crores from rupees 484.19 crores in the same period of the previous year. Non-performing assets and net interest margins improved. Gross non-performing assets fell marginally 5.8% to rupees 4,147.85 crores at the end of the December quarter from rupees 4,401.26 crores in the same quarter of the previous year. Okay. As a percentage of total loans, gross NPAs stood at 2.43% compared to 2.46% in the previous quarter and 3.06% in the year ago period. Net NPAs were at 0.73% in the December quarter compared to 0.78% in the previous quarter and 1.05% in the same quarter last year.
So that is what I have given. You can go through this. Apart from this, I think it is given in Federal Bank website itself. federalbank.in. Acha, India Federal Bank.in.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, 1 minute, it is coming. Yes. Here you should come here. You should come here, and then here, about us, financial results. If you go here, I think you will be coming across these details. Rajeshwari.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Here, press release. Press release. And I think what we need is the 2022-23 only we want. You should click that. Quarter 4 आ गया?
Yes, sir, I have seen this in morning.
अच्छा. Quarter 4 results आ गया?
But sir, it is a whole balance sheet. Yes, sir, it's a whole balance sheet. That's why I got confused. What should I read in this?
No, this is quarter. This is financial year 23 quarter 4 results. Press release, it is sufficient. We
Press
read the
release.
press release. If we
Okay.
read the press release, that is sufficient.
Yes, sir, that's what I was
Yes, we
asking.
have to read this. Hello, you have
Yes,
now
sir.
just only it has come. So I will. So what I will do, I will stop this.